video that I've been meaning to put out for a couple of weeks here. I think just about everybody's beat me to this video now. Orth Chris had his out before me. I was going to get mine out. Now Scott, I Get You 69, has his. Big Ice Dog put out his. Even P. Basardo beat me to this one. But I wanted to talk about the Smokeless Image Volt. I DJ weddings, and it's not always appropriate to whip out a big fancy mod like a Pro Vari, Silver Bullet, even something smaller, a little bit more concealable like my Rio Grande, especially not a monkey box, these big bulky mods. So I was actually in the market for something more like a KR808. So I went over to smokelessimage.com and I purchased kind of a makeshift Volt kit. They had 20% off, so I bought a PCC, 2 batteries, and 10 cartomizers, 5 pre-filled, 5 blanks. All said and done, with their 20% off that they were running at the time, which they may still be running, ended up being about $59 shipped. In the past, I have poo-pooed the KR808 cartomizer. I have never been a fan of it, but then again, I've never really spent much time with an actual KR808 battery. Previously, I've reviewed the standard Blug cartomizers, not the Max Fusions, but the standard cartomizers, and at 5 volts, I really liked those. Those really packed a nice punch. But these cartomizers that Smokeless Image sells for the Volt are officially the same as the Max Fusion cartomizers internally. The only difference at this point is really kind of the pre-filled juice that they're filling them with. On my Vape TV show about 2 weeks ago, I actually dremeled them open. They are both the same horizontal coil across the bottom. The cartomizers, same filler, same center air channel, same coil design, same resistance for the coils. So they're exactly the same. What you get from Smokeless Image is the same thing as the Blug Max Fusion. Same batteries, same PCC, same cartomizers, cheaper, and you don't have to pay a ridiculous $8 shipping. I actually did buy some Blug cartomizers from Blug, and for 2 boxes of cartomizers, I paid $8 for them to throw it in an envelope and send it to me. That's pretty obscene. Pricing is much, much better with Smokeless Image. So let's take a look at the performance here. This is a 2.5 ohm cartomizer. This is the Grape Prefill 18 milligram, which is stamped on the cartomizer itself, which I do kind of like. Really pretty nice vapor production for just a small proprietary battery here. Now this is a brand new cartomizer, just took it out of the blister pack. This is Grape 18 milligram pre-filled here. These batteries work pretty well. I mean, they really drive the cartomizer well. I get a pretty similar experience, at least from what it feels, warmth, vapor-wise, throat hit, to 3.7 volts with about a 1.8 ohm atomizer. So like a Silver Bullet with a 1.8 ohm atomizer. So for an on-the-go, quick, concealable, discreet, classy-looking device, this really does work pretty well. Pretty good bang for your buck. As of right now, they are only offering these 220 milliamp hour batteries, and they are automatics. They don't require any priming. They do fire up right away. Microphone works great. Obviously you need to be careful. You're not going to want to direct drip with these because they are automatic. You don't want to get juice inside of the battery. You could easily damage components there. The PCC is pretty nice. We'll take a quick closer look at that. It does run on a 1000 milliamp hour replaceable battery. Looks similar to like a portable phone battery. And it is a smart PCC as well. The one knock that I have here, it feels a little bit flimsier than I thought it was going to, seeing it in pictures. It is all plastic, so I worry about this when I stick it in my back pockets when I go out to DJ a wedding. So here you can see the PCC. It is very shiny. You can see it reflecting the image of me taking this video. It does internally hold one battery that can charge, and then it will hold one fully assembled e-cigarette. So you can strap one cartomizer in here on a battery and you're ready to go. The 1000 milliamp hour battery internally in the Volt PCC should charge your batteries about 4 full charges, which is about what I get out of mine. It takes roughly an hour to charge a battery just off the PCC, and to recharge the PCC itself takes about 3 to 4 hours off of a USB port. So the one big thing here that I mentioned was that it feels a little bit flimsy. The other thing is that internally there isn't room to carry more than one cartomizer here. You can't quite fit a cartomizer here, so you're really left only being able to put in one fully assembled unit here, which means one cartomizer, which for a full day's worth of use, probably not going to do it for a lot of moderate to heavy vapors. The cartomizers, I mean, having to put one in your pocket, not the end of the world. I would prefer not to. So we'll bring it a little closer here and we'll take a look at the actual LED on the PCC. So when you press it, it lights up. The Volt logo here lights up, and this lights up as well. You can kind of see here now that it is showing the battery charge when you first press it. Press it again, and it will flip over and show you the battery charge. When it is charging the battery, it will also light up the end of the battery, as you can see here. That will show you that it's charging. It does have 3 indicators, so it shows you in thirds of battery charge, if you will. To bring up the LED again, you just tap the button, tap it again, and it will switch over to battery and show you the battery charge. Once the LED fires off, it should continue to charge the battery so long as the battery actually needs to be charged. But it is a smart PC, so it won't overcharge or undercharge your batteries. Should charge them up nice and full every time. So all in all, for around $60, all their starter kits are kind of around there. I didn't feel that I needed the extra USB charger. $60 is a pretty good value here. This sure would have beat the Smoke 51 RN4081 kit that I paid more than double that for a single battery, single atomizer when I first started vaping. Again, just to mention on the cartomizers for the Volt are exactly the same as the Blue Max Fusion cartomizers. The beauty of purchasing them from Smokeless Image would be get the blanks, get some pre-fills. They're changing up their juice, I believe, very shortly, and don't have to pay that $8 shipping. But for me, this is a nice, classy alternative to being out and about. Like I said, I paid about $60 for it, and for what I need it for, it's absolutely perfect. So, I no longer poo-poo the KR808D1 as a whole. This is a really great little starter setup. I would probably recommend this even over an Ego for new vapors, just because cartomizer usage is so easy. It comes in a nice commercial package, looks great, works great, not a lot of fuss, not a lot of muss. That's a look at our 3.7 volt, 3.6-ish volt KR808 Smokeless Image Volt. Wow, forgot the vendor name for a second there. Smokeless Image Volt. You can go over to smokelessimage.com. They are registered on the ECF, so they're always blowing out specials and contests there as well. I paid about $60 again for 10 cartomizers, the PCC, 2 batteries, so pretty solid value overall. Be sure to catch me Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on Vape TV Live. Subscribe here on the YouTube. Follow me, Basilray, at Twitter, or friend me up on the Facebook, facebook.com/Basilray. And of course, don't forget the Basil phone is always open, 612-293-6405. Gotten a lot of text messages here suddenly in the last few weeks, so I've been helping out all kinds of vapors, new and experienced. Until we see each other again, please, as always, take care.